What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trading Wars. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you all are having a great weekend. and today I just want to focus on fractal trading. I give you guys a good lesson on that, and just do some chart requests and just talk about everything. Make sure you guys are ready to go for the week. So first and foremost, why don't you hit me up and let me know where you're tuning in from tonight, and I'll go ahead and throw some of your names up on the screen. All right. So let's see what we got, guys. Where are you tuning in from tonight? All right, so we got Sylvia from Miami, Monique from Chicago, Vicente from Lufkin, Texas, Hammer from Tennessee, Milan from Los Angeles, The Big Show from East Tennessee, Roger from Breckenridge. What else do we got? Angela from South Carolina, Sundarharam from Toronto, Fishing with Jay from Miami, Fresh from Ohio, Fresh here. You know who from New York? Yes, we do. Clark, my brother right here from West Palm Beach. And let's do one more. Who else do we have? Who else do we have? What else do we have? We got Ryan Hall from Chi-Town. Wait, one more. We have someone from Brazil here. Here we go. Renata Falcao. Oh, let's see if I can say this one. Mato Grosso do Sol, Brazil. Let's do it. All right, guys. So welcome. All right. So I know you guys probably hear me talk about fractal trading a lot. So I want to clear it up and explain what it is, right? So fractal trading is one of the ways that I do short-term or long-term trades. It's an entry reason. Okay, so it's a setup. So a fractal trade essentially is looking for one of my pattern setups for an entry on a lower time frame. All right. So as an example, what do we have? What are the setups that I look for? We have the inside bar, we have the outside bar, we have the Holy Grail, and we have the Nirvana. These are all the patterns that I use, and these are the ones that I focus on. So the Trading Wars, Inside Power, Outside Power, Holy Grail, and Nirvana. And what's the whole point of this? Well, the whole point of this, guys, is I don't want to enter a trade just because, right? I don't want to enter a trade just because I saw something on the news or whatever. I need a setup that has a defined entry and a defined stop loss, because if I'm wrong, I need to be able to cut my losers. And if I am right, I need to be able to know when to get in and when to get out, right? So let me ask you guys a question. How many of you know when to get in, but not when to get out? Hit me with a 2 if you face that issue. Hit me with a 2, because I'm going to share with you guys a lot of tips today on how to get out, because I think most of us are pretty confident in getting in to a trade, but then we don't know what to do after. And if you don't know what to do after, then you leave yourself to potentially having a big loser if you don't cut it, or you let big winners come back against you, right? So I see my brother Clark here saying he uses the fibs now to help him with his targets. That's great, brother. All right. So I'm actually on SPY. So this was SPY on Friday, and I'm going to go through the setups as we went through them in the SPY room right here, guys. So this one right here, the SPY setup alerts. I'm going to go through this, but I'm going to speak specifically about fractals. So if we look at SPY right here, first question. So here's SPY. Are we gapping up or are we gapping down? What do you guys think? So hit me with a 1 if we're gapping up, and hit me with a 2 if we're gapping down. So let's look at this like this. Are we gapping up or are we gapping down on SPY? So see up. Good. Okay. So we know we're gapping up. So a lot of the swing traders, including myself, we made a lot of money on that gap up, right? But now you're probably asking yourself, okay, we gapped up. So how do I get in? Like, how do I try to make some money on this gap up? Right? Like, what do I do? Do I just buy right away, or do I sell? Do I short? Do I buy puts? Do I buy calls? Do I close my eyes? What do I do? So one of the setups that I like to use are my fractal trades, right? And this is a part of my book right here, guys. Let me just pull this up. This is a part of my book, and I just want to show you guys all my setups. Look right here. So when we drill down, we do the opening range breakout, we do fractals, we do triggers, and we do Fibonacci. So that's what we do. So fractal is one way to get into a trade. So now let me explain how we do the actual entries. So here we go. So right here we have the let me hit the bar replay so that we can look at it together and talk the bar by bar. All right. So here is the close from the previous day. Let me just zoom out a little bit so you guys can see what's going on here. Okay. So we had a gap up and go and a gap again. So now we're saying, okay, well, what's going on? What's going on? Well, the first 5-minute bar has a lot of selling. And that makes sense because we had a lot of bulls probably from the beginning. So the beginning of the week was somewhere over here. So imagine if you're a bull and you bought these dips. You bought the dip here, you bought the dip here, and then we gap up, and then we gap up again on Friday. So obviously, you're going to want to be locking in some profit. So normally we do see some kind of selling. We usually see some kind of selling. All right. So what I'm going to do here is now, what is the first setup here? So the first setup off the first 5-minute bar, for those of you who have the book, let me know what it is. You guys tell me right now. What's the first setup that we can use? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 2 lines here. One on the high and one on the low. So the high is 44494. And the low is 44409. Okay? Yeah, so you guys are right. So the first setup we can do is the opening range breakout. And you guys know that I love to take the opening range breakout when we have a gap because it's very powerful. So here we go. So we have our triggers ready. If we break the high, we're going to go long. We're going to buy calls. If we break the low, we're going to buy puts. We're going to look to short. But instead, what happens? Inside bar comes. So now we have a fractal trade. This is what I mean by a fractal. It's fractal because we have an inside bar on a lower time frame. All right. So we're looking for these small little details to take a trade. So like I was mentioning here in the Discord, I'm not going to spend too much time here, but like I was just walking everyone through what I'm trying to do here. So the first thing that I did was I initially had my opening range breakout set, and then I adjust my opening range breakout for this inside bar instead. So now, instead of getting inside of the opening range breakout, I'm willing to take the inside bar. And let me go ahead and now we're going to move our lines. So now my entry long is there, and now my entry short is here. See that? So we started off with an orb, but the orb did not trigger. Instead, an inside bar came, and then now we move to the inside bar. Okay, so hit me with a 1 if you're following me so far. Okay, hit me with a 1 if you're following me so far, because I just want to make sure we're on the same page, and then we keep going. All right. So orb did not trigger. Now we have an inside bar. Okay. So now I adjust my entries. I'm willing to buy calls if we break the high, and willing to buy puts if we break the low. Now what happens next? Check that out. Double inside bar. So now I'm getting even tighter. Now I'm bringing my entry down here on both sides of the bar. So what is this, guys? What kind of pattern is this? What do you guys think this pattern is here? If I drill down to a 1-minute chart, what are you going to see? Let's do it together, because I want to show you guys why we do these setups. Why do we do it? What is it? Let's go down to the 30-second chart so we can see it clearly. What is that pattern? What do you guys think? What we're seeing, a double inside bar. What it is, guys, it's creating this flag. See that? The highs are getting lower and the lows are getting higher. So we're starting to compress. We're tightening up the range. So we're tightening up the range. That's important because usually after the tightening up of the range, we can see an expansion. This is what we call building energy. We're building energy because the bulls are buying at a higher price and the shorts are shorting at a lower price. So that's very important. That's what a double, you see this double inside bar, guys, that's what it's showing you. Okay, that's what that double inside bar is showing you. All right, so now I'm just going to go back here and just walk you through. So look, so the first one came, this is the alert bot, SPY 5-minute inside bar back on Friday. And I said, I'm going to try this. And then one of our mods grabbed puts. He was trying to go the other way, which is fine. Right. And then I saw here, got the double IB adjusting entries for this smaller bar. The reason why I want to play this smaller bar here, guys, is because I have a smaller risk. I can risk small off of this bar. If it works, then I have a tight entry and I have a potential to make big gains. If it doesn't work, it's fine. I'm going to cut it on the other side of the bar. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. So what we do right here is we press that bam. Okay, now we're filled. We're filled on the trade. So someone tell me if we get in right here, so we broke the high, so we're filled on the trade. Someone tell me right now, where would your stop be? Give me some ideas. Where could you put your stop loss now? Right? It's not enough to know when to enter, but you got to know when to cut your losses. So we're risking a bar. We're going to risk this bar right here. Right? So someone give me some ideas. Where can we put our stops? So we can put our stop loss on the other side of the bar, right? We can put our stop loss at the low of the day also. All right? So we can put our stop loss at the low of the bar or the low of the day. Or if you're advanced, okay, if you're advanced, all right, but before we get into the advanced, just hit me with a 3 real quick if you're ready for the advanced one. Hit me with a 3. This is what we do. Okay, watch closely now. Get the pen and the pad out. We're going to take a Fibonacci. And we're going to draw the low to the high of that bar. And what we're going to do right here, guys, is we can be aggressive. So meaning what we can do here, guys, is we can have the stop up on the 786. Or right now, I removed the 886 just because I'm doing some back testing, or the 886. So what does this do? Well, this greatly cuts your losses. Instead of having your loss all the way down here, you're basically 75%, 78.6% there. So now all of a sudden, you're not losing your full loss. So let's say you risk $1,000. You're not going to lose $1,000. You're going to lose $780.60. So now we kind of cheated. We cheated the game a little bit. And some people's like, where'd you learn this? I learned this from doing my own back testing. I learned this from risking my money every single day. $200,000 capital. Sometimes when I'm trading on margin, it's $1 million, guys. I put myself on the line because I want to practice what I preach. I want to teach people and actually be doing it. Okay? So that is a cheating entry. And that gives you a better risk to reward. All right, so now let's go zoom back out. Here we go. And let's watch out how this trade plays out. So before we move on, do you guys understand where you can place your stop, the different places? Hit me with a 3 if you understand where we can place the stops. Hit me with a 3 if you understand that. So we know the entry. Okay? We know potentials for stops. So if you get a wider stop, right? If you want to put your stop loss, let me remove the fib now. If you want to put your stop loss below the low of the day, then you have more room, right? You have more room in the trade. But the problem with that is it's going to take you longer to get to targets. But that's totally fine because it depends on what you're comfortable with. It totally depends on what you're comfortable with. All right, so here we go. So let's say our stop is right here. All right, so now how are we going to take targets? And all of these things, guys, I would really appreciate it, guys. if you like what I'm teaching right here, guys, get a copy of the book. I'm telling you, you're not going to be disappointed. Look, 1 month free in the private swing room and Discord, plus my Trading Wars Nirvana indicator with alerts and the golden indicator with alerts and 75 detailed charts with videos. And look at all these charts, guys. Trust me. All right? Trust me. It's one of my greatest works. All right. So I see some people saying Fibonacci extensions. Very good. What else do we have? What else do we have? We can use a straight up risk-based approach. So just say you see this green line, you see as this green line moves, so does my target. So that's a 1-to-1. Okay. So a 1-to-1, what it means is that if I'm risking $1,000 here, then this is going to take me to $1,000 in profits. Boom. Clark Rodriguez with the 5. Thank you, teacher. Both books are great. Thank you so much. Thank you, brother. And I always see you here and I appreciate you joining. I appreciate you. Okay. So in this particular case, let's take a fib on this bar here. Okay. And let's do the 1-to-1. So here's the fib. So these are the fib targets right here. All right. So let's go next. Boom. You see this? Okay. Now watch closely. These are the little deals. These are the little deals. Okay. Look at these little deals. Sorry, little details. What the hell am I saying? Here are the little details. Watch this. We tag the 50, we drop. You see that? This is algorithm. This is algorithm style, right? Because when the algo takes this bar, when the algo takes that bar, they're coming in, they're taking it at extensions. All right, let's go next. So I'll just show you what I was thinking at the time. So I said, okay, this is after it hit targets. I said right here. So I want to push into new highs, then I'm done. If it's a fake out, I'll take a quick stop below the bar. Let's see how it goes. So yes. So my whole game plan here was, you see how 1-to-1, this lines up with breaking the high of the day and also close to the 786 extension. So those were all the reasons why I wanted to come off of this 1-to-1. So there we go. Boom. All right. Obviously, I could have got more, right? But I'm just trying to take a high probable setup. So that one was actually, let's see how much that one went for. Let me fix this. How much did this one go for? Let's see. Let me zoom out a little bit. Get rid of that fib. So let's keep going. Let's see what else we got. Ooh, I fast forwarded too far. Let me hit the replay again. Sorry, I went too far. So let's see what we got off of this. Next. Okay, so we got at the peak, we got a 3-to-1. We got a 3-to-1 at the peak. So now let's do some math. If I go 1-to-1 and I take 100 fractal trades, if I go 1-to-1 and I take 100 fractal trades, how many trades out of 100 do I need to win? What do you guys think? If I go 1-to-1 every time I take a trade and I take 100, how many do I need to win? So in trading, you got to know your entry, your stop loss, and your target. Always those three things, right? So 51. So if we take 100 of these, we got to hit 51% of the time. So we got to be right a little bit more than half, right? So what I do is, for me, I always adjust my targets depending on where I see that the market can go. Especially when I'm day trading SPY. That's why I said if I get a new high, I'm done. Okay? So right when we broke into this new high, guys, I'm out. Because I know based on my experience on these gap ups, especially with a second day gap up, if we break that high, we can turn around. And and I'm not gonna get all the move all the time, but it's okay because I also had swing trades on. You see, that's the benefit of doing a combination of day trading and swing trading. I had SPY calls already there from the beginning of the week. So in my head, when I'm taking the day trade, I got to hit the day trade reliably, make some money, put it away, and then the rest of the risk can go to my swing trade, because that's why I call it a swing trade. I'm willing to hold it for a longer period of time. And that's how you take as much as you can from the market. You hit the day trade, you hit the swings, and then you mitigate the risk because you cover one, you leave the other. You guys understand that? Hit me with a 4 if you understand that. 4 for the 4 horsemen. Hit me with a 4 for the 4 horsemen if you understand that. Hit me with a 4 for the 4 horsemen. I mean, it's important to know your entry, know your target. Always, 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 always. And know your stop. Your stop loss is probably the most important. And if you are like me, guys, if you're swing trading and day trading, then you have to understand, well, can I lock in something here on a day trade and then keep the swing trade for later? Those are the things you have to go through your head. So now let's talk about a trailing stop loss. Do you guys want to talk about that, or is that too much? Hit me with a 9 real quick if you want to talk about a trailing stop loss. I'm going to show you guys some secrets. Okay? I've actually done some testing on trailing stop losses, and I don't know if you guys want it, you're going to get it. All right, here we go. So get the pen and the pad out, and I'm going to explain something to you. So we can use a trailing stop loss based on the bars. We can. The most aggressive way is just moving your stop loss. Okay, so this white line is my stop loss. Moving your stop loss at the low of every bar once you get filled. So once we're filled, so now my stop loss goes below here. Now the next bar, it goes below here. Let me just move this aside. Goes below here. Next one here, next one here, next one here, next one here. Let's see how far this can take me. And then we're done. That's an example of a trailing stop using the bars. But this is a perfect scenario. This is a perfect scenario, guys. Like, this is picture perfect. But let me ask you a question. How many times do you think that this actually happens where you can easily move your stop loss to the low of every 5 minute without with that being the profitable and without it poking you out? Do you guys think that's likely or not likely? Hit me with a 1 if you think it's likely that you can just trail these 5 minutes bars and everything will be fine. Hit me with a 2 if you're trading like and you have experience and you don't find that likely. What do you guys think? Because this is a perfect scenario. But listen, if you're a real trader, if you're actually trading the markets, you know for a fact that this ain't going to work. This is not going to work. It's actually it's actually a losing strategy from my back testing and my experience trying to trail every single bar. It is a losing strategy. You're going to lose money. You're going to lose money. And you're not going to find out, you're not going to hear about this in any textbook or on any famous Twitters or Instagrams or whatever. You're not going to hear about that because most people are not actually trading. I'm sharing with you my experience, my money trading. And now I'm going to tell you how to do it a better way. The better way is this. Whenever we have a big body bar, okay, it must be big. When I mean big, the bar needs to be at least 1.5 times the other bars. So it has to be a bar like this, like this. Those are the type of bars you can trail your stops on. That's part 1. The second thing you can do is when you get another fractal signal. So like you see how we have this inside bar here? When you get another fractal signal, then you can put your stop loss below the fractal. Why? Because the fractal, guys, is telling you that we are pausing and something is going to happen soon. So now you know maybe we're running out of steam. If you went long here and you're trailing, you see this big bar comes in, we make a new high, we're good. Another one, a new high, we're good. Now, Fractal comes in and it's pausing. How many legs do we normally look for in the market? I always tell you guys, 2 legs. Here we go. Let me draw the leg. Okay, this is 1, this pullback, and this is 2. So now you also using the 2-leg method that I teach you guys. Normally, there's going to see about 2 legs. So now we have all of this in our head. We're already trailing these big body bars. We have a 2-leg and then a fractal inside bar. So now, yes, we can put our stop up there. That's a safe thing to do. So we're going to take that. I'm going to move it up there. All right, so now we've made about 2.5 times on our money. So I know this topic should probably be another video, okay? Because I can go forever on this. But just hit me with a 7 if you understand where I'm getting at here. Big body bars. We're not talking about little small BS bars. Those ones will get you poked out. You put your stop there, the market will find it. But you got a fractal, now that's a valid reason. Okay? So let's go back to the fractal trades now. All right, so we had this first fractal here. This went for 2 or 3 times our money. We're good to go. Now we have another fractal. Now this fractal is very powerful, right? Because it is at the top of the 2 legs, 1, 2, and it's the top of the 2 legs, okay? And it's that time of the day, around 10:30. So the first hour of the day, right? The first hour of the day, we can see a reversal. So this inside bar is very powerful, and it's lining up. So can we take a short on this inside bar? Can we take this fractal? Can we try this one too? Yes or no? Do you guys want to try it? Hit me with a 1 if you want to try it. Can we try that one here? The fractal is the top of the range. We have 2 legs. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Can we try it? What do you guys think? Hit me with a 1. Okay. And then the next question is this. Okay. So you want to try it. All right. So we're going to take the break. Obviously, we break to the downside. Just tell me now, where do you want to put the stop? Let's see. Let's see what you guys are thinking. I want to see how much of you guys like fibs. How many of you guys read the Fibonacci book that I wrote? How much of you guys like that? Or do you guys want to keep it traditional and put the stop on the bar? What do you guys think? So how do you want to do it? Hit me with a 1 for the fib. Hit me with a 2 for the high of the bar. 1 for the fib, 2 for the high of the bar. Okay, so I see some high of previous bars. I see some 1s. Okay, so you see a lot of 1s. All right, so now let me tell you guys a secret. I'm going to tell you guys a secret right now. When you're doing the lower time frame you go to, you have to be more lenient with your aggression on a fib. If this candle is on a weekly chart, then I can use the 50% retracement, the 382. I can use those because that bar is 1 whole week of traders. But on this 5-minute bar, I can't go that deep. If I go that deep, I'm likely going to get stopped up. So now we're going to stick with the 786. Okay, so let's draw it. Oops. There we go. Okay, so 786. So remember what I taught you here. When you're on a tiny time frame, you have to be a little bit lenient with the fib because the algo will hunt you. Okay, so here we go. So we took this trade here. Here's our stop on the 786. Okay, we got filled. We're coming down. Now watch this. You see this symmetry? Look at this. 786 extension. That's when the algo's in. Good to go on that already. So now let's see what that is in terms of a risk to reward. See, that's right about 1-to-1. That's perfect, guys. That's like, look how beautiful and reliable that is. You come in, boom, we fill 76. Okay, clean. That's right there, guys. That's like if you just that's getting in and getting out within a few minutes. That's scalping. That's high probability scalping For the scalpers, you want to come in on a 30-second chart, 15-second chart. You have your fibs. You see the inside bar. Let's look at that. Okay, let's look at it together. So I'm going to show you guys. I'm trying to teach you guys as much as I can. This is my legacy. People always ask me, why do you do this? Why do you do that? Why do you do that? I do it because it's my legacy. Every man, every woman needs to have a legacy. What is your legacy going to be? This is going to be my legacy. Educating the community, helping people. That's what I do. Here we go. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down to a 30-second chart, and we're going to look at this in detail. Okay. And then I have the low and the high right there. I'm on the 30-second now. Now let's watch it closely. Hey, let me get rid of a few of these things so that we can see. Okay. So this is the 30-second chart. We're going to draw the fib right here. Okay. And let me make this bolder so we can see it. Where is it? Levels line. Here we go. Watch now. Okay. 15-second chart. Boom. See? Okay. First 15 seconds, algo is looking for the rejection on the 618. It's starting up right here. Okay. Stop loss is probably at the high of the day. This is a good short for an algorithm. We know we have the inside bar range right here. So 618, you could see a little bit right here. The algo starts shorting in here. You see the wick. Next. Okay. Next. Beautiful. Watch. There we go. Beautiful. 618, we even rejected it twice. So if you were looking, guys, on a lower time frame, you could see this even better. Look at this. We rejected 618, we rejected it again, and we took this bar out. So you could have just came in on this bar. If you wanted to drill down even deeper, you just come in on this bar right here, guys. Put a stop above it like that. But you got to be so quick to do that. You got to be so quick. So quick. That is when you get to the next level in trading. So that's how that looks. All of this is creating a 5-minute bar. Okay. Beautiful. So I'm going to go back to the 5 now. Hit me with the 1 if you guys are enjoying this, man. I'm enjoying it, man. I'm learning something every time. Every time I drill into the chart, every time I try to reiterate and teach. I mean, it's great. Life is great when you're helping people, man. Life is great. It's not great when you're greedy. I'll tell you that. All right. So there we go. Okay. So now let's just continue with the breakdown. So here we said we're going to put a stop on the 786. All right. Now let's go to the next bar. So we already hit the 786, which is 1-to-1. So that's pretty much your first target right there. Okay. Beautiful. Next, another inside bar. Hold up a second. Diego says swings are longer term. Does this apply? Exactly. This is exactly why this is why I wrote the book, brother. Drill down method. It works on everything. It works on every time frame. That's why I swing trade. That's why I day trade, and I keep everything the same. I have my style of trading, and I follow it always. It doesn't matter where you're drilling down. That's what I remember. I did a video called time frame hacking. It does not matter where you're drilling down. You can drill down on any time frame. All right. So now. So we hit a winner on this double inside bar. We hit a winner on this fractal. One more time. Can we do it one more time on this one? Who has the audacity to do this one? Anybody want to try this one? Hit me with a 1 if you want to try this one now. Who wants to try this inside bar? Hit me with a 1. Boom. Got our brother Sean M with the $10 super sticker. Thank you, my brother. Let me just log into the YouTube. I want to see how the sticker looks. Super sticker. We got the thank you. Thank you very much. I can't believe you guys are going for 3 in a row. You guys are dangerous. You guys are dangerous. All right. Same thing. Take the fib. So first thing is we're going to we're going to mark the high and the low. Okay. First thing. Take the fib. There we go. Now, okay, if we break to the downside puts, break to the upside calls. Okay, there it is. Look at this. Oh my God. What is this? Oh my God. I thought the screen blew up. Is that real? Oh my God. Look at this. Let's take it down. Let's see. 5-1. Beautiful. Right? But obviously you don't have to go for 5-1, right? But I'm just showing you the power of it. I'm just trying to encourage you guys, man. Simple things, simple ways of trading. We don't have to make it complicated, guys. We don't. We really don't. So let me show you guys right here. One of my mods did this in the room right here. Today's recap. Check this out. So double inside bar fractal, fractal on the top of the range, another fractal right here. And check this out. You guys not going to believe this. Okay. This is when my strategies and my style makes me look like a god. Look at this. Watch this now. Okay. So I never trade the last hour for fractals, but look. Okay. Here we go. 1 winner, 2 winner, 3 winner, 4 winner, 5 winner. Okay, this one, not really a winner. That's a loser. 7 winner, 6 is a loser. Okay, 7 bars, guys. 6 out of 7. And if you are a scalper, if you're just day trading, you hitting that each time. 1 times your money, 1.5 times your money. Get your stop loss. Trail the bars. You keep hitting it. You keep hitting it. You keep hitting it. Just amazing. It's amazing. That is the power of fractal trades. Okay, let's do one example from a swing trade. Okay, one example from a swing trade, then we're going to wrap this up. Okay, so let's do one example from a swing trade. So I'm going to go to one of my recent trades. Let's do the big boy. Let's do the one where I made a lot of money, Netflix. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to start again with Netflix. Okay, so this is exactly how I played this. So we're here on the weekly chart. So guys, so for you guys asking, can we do weekly? Can we do swings? Can we do day? Yes, you can do everything. Boom, my brother Jonathan right here. Ready to put our Fib life to work tomorrow. Let's get this money, bro. Much love to you for the knowledge. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate all the donations you're giving out there, man. I appreciate that. Okay, so here we go. So here is the setup. We have the Holy Grail. This is a Holy Grail. Outside bar followed by inside bar. Holy Grail. We're going to drill down to the daily here. Now we're going to look for a fractal entry. Boom. Okay, this bar, that's not a fractal. Okay, this bar. Is this a fractal? What do you guys think? Hit me with a 1 if this is a fractal. Hit me with a 2 if no. I want to see if you guys paying attention here. Okay, so this is our, what is this? This is our fractal inside bar right here. Okay, fractal inside bar. Okay, what happens next? So we could take this bar, we drill down to the lower time frame here. We're going to take this bar, we're going to take this inside bar as our trigger. Okay, wait, I forgot to draw the fib. Let me draw the fib right here on the bar. So you guys said, what did you guys say you wanted to do? You said you wanted to take the bar and you wanted to put a stop on the 786. There we go. Okay, so we're going to risk $500 in this case. Let's just pretend we're risking $500 and we're going to do shares. Okay, I'm going to fast forward. Are you ready? Done. And this is a trade that I took myself, guys, and I showed the broker statements for this. Look at this. This is our entry. Where are we now? 21 times our money. That is the power of fractal trading. Never forget. Okay. And you know what? While we're here, let me find the video, because I want you guys to watch it because it's a good video. Trading Wars, Netflix. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to put this in here. Okay. Watch the video. Hold on. Let me pull it up here.
Show you something real quick.
Man, always getting these ads out here, man. But I got to support the ads. Here we go. How I made $18,000 on Netflix trading options. Full guide with broker statements. Watch this video, guys. It'll change your life. Right? So there it is, guys. Look. Fractal trading. The reason why it's powerful, do not get me wrong. This does not work 100% of the time. Nothing works 100% of the time. There's no secret sauce. I have no secret sauce. I don't have the spicy buffalo recipe for chicken McNuggets. I don't have it. And I don't have the Chick-fil-A sauce ingredients. I don't. What I have is something that anybody can follow. We apply the proper risk management. We learn, we appreciate the opportunities that the market has to give to us, and we get better every single day. That's what I do. All right. So there we go. So there's an example of a swing. And now I'm just going to recap right here. Let's go back to SPY. I want to recap. Boom. We got $10 right here from Jenny. Thank you, Rich. No, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. All right. Before we recap, hit me with a 4 if you guys are good. You guys understand? You guys understand where we're going here? Because what we want is we want a simple approach in trading that we can repeat. That's how you make money. You do the same thing over and over again. It's a little bit boring, but that's how you make money. Because the moment you start doing RSI, this, MACD, and then tomorrow you do Bollinger Band, and then the day after that you do Williams R, and you do Williams A, B, C, D, and then you add Elliott Wave, and then you do the leg from this leg to that leg to this leg, okay? And then you start drawing J-Lo bottoms on the chart. When you start doing that, you're going to blow up your account. You will 100% blow up your account. Why? How do I know? I've done it myself. I've done it myself. I've blown up my account trying to jump to the new thing. The people that I idolize, the people that I look up to on Twitter, the people that I look up to on YouTube, I keep coming back and say, well, this time they're saying, you know what? The J-Lo bottom, no. RSI divergence, that's the one. And I've just gotten burnt and burnt and burnt over and over again. So what I'm trying to offer you right now is this. I'm trying to give you a strategy that you can use. Go ahead and back test it. Do whatever you want. Take it. Do 100 trades, right? And see where you are. And then make it better. Make it better. Make me proud. Go out there and do it better than me. Okay? I don't need you guys to be dependent on me. Go out there and do it better and come back to me and then say, hey, I did this and this and this. I did 100 trades and now this is what happened. And I think you should do this. I think you should put a target here. I think you should move the stop loss here. Okay? That's how we grow as a community, and that's how we help each other. That's how we help each other to escape the rat race and to be able to succeed. We take care of each other. We're a community. We are a community. All of you guys here. I don't get 1,000 views, 2,000 views. You know, I don't get that. But I appreciate the ones that are here because I know you guys are really trying to change your life. And that's why I'm here telling you my secrets. I'm telling you my secrets. These are my secrets, guys. These are stuff that somebody else is going to charge you $5,000 for. Okay? So now, this is what I need from you. I need a comment, a like, and a subscribe right now. Okay? Help me with that because one day, this video is going to get to somebody that has power that's going to help our YouTube grow. At some point. So just keep helping me to push that algorithm up. Boom. Another 10 from Jamel Bay. Thanks, bro. Thank you, bro. Thanks for being here. All right. So let me summarize now. So let's go back to SPY on the 5. Let me summarize. So a fractal trade is basically an inside bar, outside bar, holy grail, nirvana, or a double inside bar, right? It's one of these patterns that we can trade without being subjective. We don't have to have we don't need to know what's going on in the news. We don't need to go look on Twitter, see what somebody's doing. We have our own style we can trade. We take the break of the bar. We put a stop on the other side. We put the stop on the fib. We put the stop on the high of the low of the day. I actually have a more advanced entry reason that I'm not going to talk about right now. I have a way of getting in way in advance, but I'm not going to talk about that now. Okay. So, and then we have a defined stop loss. We have a defined target. We can use the Fibonacci extensions to help us take the profits. So now everything is like a system. It's a mechanical, it's a robot. And then the only thing we have to do now is manage our risk the same amount on each bar. Don't over risk, don't over leverage on a certain bar. Treat every bar like you're at the bar. Okay? Treat every bar on the chart like you're at the bar. What does that mean? What happens in the bar stays in the bar. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. You guys get what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is that you take these bars, you don't know which one's going to work. Okay? You don't know which one's going to work. So you just take them as they come. If it's wrong, you take a small stop. If it's right, you let it rip. Okay? All right. So there we go, guys. Just hit me with a 6 if you're feeling good, if you understand the lesson. I didn't think it was going to be 45 minutes long, but that's just how it goes every time. Yes, that's a good point. When you're playing the bars, don't leave your drinks unattended. What does that mean? When we're taking this bar right here, we're taking this double inside bar, make sure you got a stop loss. That's your protection right there. Make sure you have a stop loss. Because if you leave your drink unattended, you might get into trouble. All right. So the last thing that I want to say, guys, is this. For those trading SPY, I put the trigger plan for tomorrow. It's ready to go. We're going to be in here tomorrow giving commentary. For the members, I already have the trading plans right here ready to go for tomorrow for the picks, for the 4 stock picks plus the fifth one is a bonus pick. I have all the alerts ready to rock and roll. And I'm just going to say tomorrow, I'm going to raise the price on the book. I told you guys that I'm going to do it, so I'm going to do it. It's your last chance. Get the book for $99.99 and 1 month free. Okay, so really and truly, you're gonna save on $39 or $49 that you would have to pay for the room. All right, I think it's fair, guys. I really do. But hey, we're gonna go have another great week. We're gonna do our best to get out there, make some money. Okay, I'm not gonna do chart requests because it's already 47 minutes in and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. All right, but thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you guys. Please comment, like, subscribe. And the last thing before I go is this. I just want to know, do we have any scalpers in here? Don't comment here, okay? Because commenting here doesn't really do anything for the algorithm. After this video, just let me know, okay? Are you scalper, day trader, or swing trader? One of those threes. Are you scalper, day trader, or swing trader? So after this video, as soon as I end this video, you're going to go into the comments and you're going to say which one. Because you know what? I've been finding a lot of things on the scalping time frames, like 30-second chart, 1 minute chart. On the lower time frames, I've been finding a lot of things. And I want to share it with you guys, but only if you guys want it, because if we don't have any scalpers, there's no point of that. Okay? So please comment after this video. Thank you very much. Let's have a great week. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.